Okay, you're preparing for auction. Let's go through how to prepare for an auction before the auction day. I mean, what can you imagine you might have to do? Let's have a look. So, talk with the sales agent about specific details regarding the deposit, the seller's situation, and the property. Remember not to disclose any information to the sales agents before the auction. Just confirm you have your finance sorted. That's all they need to know. You have your finance sorted and you're interested in the home. Let them know you're seriously interested in the home and you have your finance sorted. There's nothing else that you need to tell them. Review the contract before the auction and have your conveyancer review it and provide feedback. So it might be a clean contract. It might be that there are no special conditions in there. Still, there are a number of things that need to be checked in the contract. The title, the encumbrances. Conduct thorough due diligence on the property so that you are fully educated regarding the property. This includes attending a building and pest inspection. Familiarize yourself with the auctioneer. Research them online. Watch their YouTube videos. See how they work. Try and go to some auctions that are being conducted by that auctioneer in the days leading up to the auction. That's a tip. That's a pro tip. Call the sales agent the afternoon before the auction and ask them, how many bidders are we expecting so that I can work on my strategy? It's fine for them to know that you're going to attend the auction. It's fine if they don't know that you're attending, but if you're able to put together a bit of a stronger strategy, speaking with the sales agent the afternoon before the auction will potentially give you more information and more confidence so that you turn up at the auction feeling like you're in a stronger bidding position. Holding an auction prep meeting with your partner or a friend or your parents. And what would you talk about? Well, you would evaluate the conclusions of your due diligence and decide on the home's current market value to you. We've got a whole module on how you evaluate the value of a home, and so make sure you've got that fresh in your mind. Consider your emotional attachment to the home. Consider how disappointed you will be if you miss out. You might be tired of searching. Recognize these emotions and keep them in check. Calculate the cost of stamp duty for the home. Double check that your finance is rock solid by eyeballing your proof of funds. If you win the auction, you must pay a deposit on the day. Make sure you have this money in your bank account ready to transfer on the day. Ensure you have the ability to transfer a large sum of money from your phone or however other way you can transfer that money so that it goes through and gets processed immediately. They don't have to have it in their bank account immediately, but you need to show that you have sent the money immediately. Sometimes in a contract, they'll say you've got 24 to 48 hours to pay that money. Have your money ready right then. At what price would you feel comfortable letting the property go? This is a biggie. Imagine if someone else bought the property and they paid just $1 more than you. What is your cutoff? Imagine if you wake up the next day and someone paid, I don't know, $1,200 more than your cutoff. Would you be okay with that? You might feel frustrated because you didn't have that enough money, your pockets weren't deep enough. Or you might have just decided that's where I valued the home. I didn't see that it was worth this. And you're fine with that. But if you had this much money and you stopped here and they got it, and you need to have given that thorough thought. You should consider 3 things. Your dream price, start your bidding just below here. That's your dream price. Wow, if we got it for that much, well, that would be good because that would be probably less than I thought it was worth. The fair price, aim to slow the bidding right about here when you get there. This is what you believe is the fair price for the home. And then the absolute highest price you will pay, that stretch figure that would make you uncomfortable if you spent $1 more. And this might take you a couple of days to think about, but this is why we encourage you to have this conversation with somebody else as a sounding board. If you're going to ask someone else to bid for you, you need to sign that letter of authority to ask them to bid for you at auction, and they will need to have this form available at the auction. If you're not going to be there, you'll need to have it completed beforehand. and let me know if you need a copy of that. So that's what you need to do before auction day.